All right, so it says we are live. Got to start a little bit earlier because I got things set up a bit earlier. But yeah, how is everything going on this Wednesday night? I know it's getting close to Halloween, but hope everyone is doing well today. Saw that there was Jonathan, DJ Donnelly, Pork Chop Express, and Gary in the chat. I'm doing okay. Can't complain, at least for tonight, DJ. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well today. Like usual, I don't really have a top. It is just to chill out, hang out, and see what happens. And we'll go from there. So, Austin Wilcutt, hello there. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, usually with these chats, pretty much the beginning is just saying hi to the chat and seeing how you guys are doing and going from there, really. Movie news, there's now a whole, there's the Warner Brothers. We talked about that. They're getting, who knows what will happen with that. Hey there, Samuel. Hey there, Lucas. Hey there, Chaz. John, hello there. Fuck martyrs. I fucking hate martyrs. What a piece of shit. Let's have a whole movie where we torture this lady because, she's going to tell us what the other side is. I'm like, she could be lying. She could be giving hallucinations. You won't know. No, but I swear, she'll tell us if there's an afterlife. No, she won't. She could be hallucinating. She could say she saw Elvis just to get away from being skinned. It was the dumbest fucking plot. It didn't make a lick of fucking sense. It was boring as shit. If you want to see a woman skin for 2 hours, boring as fuck and dumb as fuck. That's my thoughts on martyrs. Fuck martyrs. Return of the Living Dead 2. Actually, I like it more than 3, Austin. Hey, Carson. Hope everything's going well in Indiana. Ice Cube for life. How you doing, man? Yes, Serbian film was worse. Hey there, Kyle. How you doing? If all goes to plan. Very cool, Lucas. I look forward to that. I did record the review for Zombiever, so that will be up soon. I felt the same way. I don't get the hype for it. Well, there you go, John. So you know my feelings on it. Hey there, Sam Crow. How you doing? Hello there, Marcus. Alter Ego. But no, John begs for this movie to fucking stop. Went to an Ice Cube concert earlier this month. It was awesome. Cool. I saw an Ice Cube movie a month or so ago. It was awesome. It was War of the Worlds, best movie of the year. Yep, Kyle, I'll get to when I can. It may be a while, but bear with me. Yeah, I know usually you're very patient, so thank you so much, Kyle. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. I'm doing okay, Tenchi fan. Hope you're doing well. I don't have a favorite death in the Scream films because they're all kind of the same. Get stabbed with a knife, mostly. I guess the doggy door one, there's that. X-Ray Punch, hello there. Hope you enjoyed the Silent Hill 3 playthrough. And I'm currently doing the Disaster Report playthrough. Hope you're enjoying that. Thank you for those requests. Love Disaster Report. It'll be 6 or 7 parts. I will say part of me wants to do that game again in one go, but I probably won't have time for it. Just to replay it and see how fast I can get through it, but yeah, I probably won't have time. Just there's other requests to get to, but I would like to do that. I like the JFK film. Oh, no problem. It's Ray Punch. Thank you, man. Premiere, I wasn't much in the Dead Pit chat. I wasn't in there long. Thank you, movie guy. I appreciate that. Yeah, JFK is a very good film. I always enjoyed that movie. I did no problem. X-Ray Punch. I do appreciate though. Yeah, Lucas is nice so far. Welcome to Derry. Nope. I would only watch that if I was requested. So no. Oliver Stone's worst film. I don't. I'd have to see a list of his movies. I don't give a shit about Welcome to Derry. I didn't like the new It film, so why would I give a fuck? Savages. They may be close to Oliver Stone's worst. Yeah. Yeah. JFK does have a really great cast. Soldier. That's a fun one. Arrow released in Halloween and Halloween 4. I mean, I have those films. I don't really see what more you could do with them, so I would not be interested. Keeper, I don't know what that is. Those It films were shit. No problem, Sean. I got your message. Thank you so much, Sean. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Um, I know there was a Dolph Lundgren documentary in the works. I didn't know if it was out yet, but obviously I haven't seen it. Hey there, Dante. How are you doing tonight? So, does anyone have plans for Halloween? Me, not much so far. Lucas, you just have to send that message. Keeper's a new film by the guy who did Long Legs. You take a guess as to whether I want to see that or not. Dark Tower 87. Yeah, that's movie's boring as fuck. Again, it makes Poltergeist 3 look good. Yeah, I did like the Black Phone. How well do, I remember Crocodile Dundee 2 decently well. I mean, I love both of them. Never saw The Monkey, didn't get requested for it. No plans. Once trick or treating ended, it was pretty much over. You do trick or treat now. Give me your candy, and then you take the candy. I have no thoughts on Black Phone 2. Dream Maniac, heard the name, didn't see the film. The worst movie from The Mummy? Are you talking about the 3 movies, or are you talking about any film with Mummy? Scott Steiner, don't mind him. Especially when he does math. Time Machine found a yard sale? Yep, that's pretty bad. Mr. Demon says Black Phone 2 was decent. That's cool. That's coolio. Yeah, I could watch all 3 Crocodile Dundee films, but the first is my favorite. Have you tried the Sora app out where you can enter a description, it will generate videos? You can't do videos, you have to pay for it. I think that's also more Sora 2, but you have to pay for that. Well, yeah, you have to pay for Sora, and then you have to kind of get like an invite for Sora 2, but you'd have to pay for it. Hey there, Daniel, how you doing? The edited version of Crocodile Dundee, fuck that shit. Fuck censorship. You mean the pussy version? I don't need the pussy version. No, Crocodile Dundee, I'm not looking at the film as if it's Hard Target or Rambo. I don't give a fuck about Halloween 7. I don't think anyone cares. I don't like much of the Halloween franchise anyway, so I don't care. Hey, Frame by Frame, how you doing, man? Hey there, Team Pin. How are you doing? Hey there, you. I've not forgotten your request. I have it written down. It's just I had a lot of stuff to get to before it, but I've not forgotten a Yule. So thank you for being patient, but I still have it written down, man. So we'll get to it when I can. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you, Carson. It's very kind of you, man. Thoughts on Idiocracy, the movie? Um, well, that's a documentary. My Judge did that. That's a fun one. I like Luke Wilson as an actor. The President. I thought Terry Crews did a good job with that. You look at movies today, that seems like the movies in that film, honestly. You just see a future where they would try to water crops with Gatorade. Again, with Idiocracy, Sal has become more and more of a documentary to society. He's become much, much dumber. And I mean, just take one look at TikTok, and that will give you the answers to that. So, a very solid film, fun movie. Sad that has become more documentary like in the years, just like Demolition Man, but that's the way of the world today. So, but yeah, always I liked that one. Louis Lamel, I don't remember any of his films. Hulk 2003, I like that movie. Cool, you got the Blu-ray. Yep, like I said, Demolition Man is a documentary. I like Panic Room. What was your issues with the ending? The Boogeyman, that was probably one of the only ones I saw, and I don't remember a thing about it. Let's Plays coming up. You look forward to playing? Um, hmm, I guess Yule. He requested Spider-Man 2 Electro one for PS1. I got one for Bioshock 2. I look forward to that because I did like the first Bioshock. I did quite like that one, so we'll see how Bioshock 2 comes about. So those are from the get-go. So hey there, Daydreamer. Yeah, pretty soon the number one movie in the world will be called Ass. Yeah. A Mega Doom never saw. But yeah, Idiocracy is definitely worth a watch if you've never seen it. Forrest Whitaker having remorse and coming back into the house to shoot his colleague. It didn't bother me. I mean, that's a typical thing. A lot of movies do that. So you just say it's predictable. It didn't bother me. Freddie Lit, I haven't used the PS5 since Spider-Man 2 because I've been busy with requests. So I haven't gotten requests for Silent Hill 2 remake or Dead Space remake or the RoboCop game. Sadly, I haven't gotten requests for those, so I haven't really played much of it. I played Spider-Man 2, and that was fun. But since then, I haven't really gotten the chance to play it much. I don't really need any posters anymore. I'm no room to put them. Why do you think horror anthology films never go to theaters anymore? A lot of films don't go to theaters anymore because streaming. Because they figure, well, we either put all the money into this marketing or streaming. Streaming, they just choose more because it's cheaper for them. And then they see, look how many movies have bombed recently. They've gone to theaters. That means you don't have more movies go to streaming. GTA 5. What does it work better on PS? Whichever it works better on PS4 or PS5. It doesn't matter to me. Whichever it works better on. Don't matter to me. Cats are doing okay so far. 70s Italian cop movies. To be honest, I haven't seen much of them. The cop movies I grew up with was like Cobra. A celebrity dead or alive you think would be fun to chill with? Chris Farley, sure. Um, I don't know. I haven't really thought of that. Maybe Norm Macdonald. Terrence Hill, I like They Call Me Trinity, and Trinity's. I like They Call Me Trinity. That's a fun one. Terrence Hill was the star of that. Yeah, Dwight Yoakam's a good actor. Always like Dwight Yoakam. Sling Blade, Panic Room, yeah. But yeah, I saw this article where why are so many movies bombing? It's because people don't want to go to the theaters anymore. Why would they go to the theater? It's a film they're curious about. They'll just wait for streaming. And a lot of new films people aren't curious about. And the few they are, I'll just wait for streaming. So you're like, no shit, films are bombing. Because there's no, I gotta see it on the big screen feel anymore. And then the big budget films, what, Jurassic Park 7, Minecraft? Fuck these movies. Minecraft was a hit, but still, not my cup of tea. Why are you cynical of movies? Have you seen the way movies are today? Oh, okay, Lucas, that's fair. That's more than fair. Thank you, man. That's more than fair. Yeah, I mean, it's just not the way the films are. I mean, films are not going to ever be like they were back in the day. I hate to be the burst of the bubble. If you think films are going to go back to how they were in the 80s and 90s, it's not going to happen. It's just not. The general public, they're more into Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, more of that at their leisure pace. He hasn't yet, Benny. In the future. Hey, Matt. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well, EM. How's everything for you? Thank you so much. Very kind of you to send that super chat. Very kind of you. Thank you so much, man. Very kind of you. Share your cynicism. Yeah, I mean, can you blame me? Can you really blame for the cynicism? Are you doing a stream on Halloween? That's up to the guys at Dead Pit. I don't know if we do a Friday Night Lives. But yeah, there's a lot of games I would like to play one day on the channel, but who knows if I'll ever get to them. Silent Hill, Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear Solid 1. God, there's a ton of them. The Silent Hill 2 remake and those Dead Space remake, the PS5 games I got. Hey, there's Sean. Just got done watching Trick or Treat, original Halloween, in anticipation for the holiday. Very cool. Both movies I enjoy. Garbage Pail movie. That movie sucks dick. Can you guess what is known as the house that Freddy built? New Line Cinema. Will you take your hat off? It was a paid request. Sure. If you want to send in a $20 super chat or something, sure. I guess it's just I shave my head. If you want to, be my guest. Dementia Films bit the dust, that's for sure. Well, it's the Weinsteins. What do you expect? No problem, Lucas. Thank you. Ah, damn it. Come on. Move that back a bit. There you go. I don't care. I shave my head. Big deal. I don't give a fuck. As if no one has ever shaved their head. Sure, Yule. I mean, I played the others. Why not? Have you heard of Hakeem Olajuwon of the Rockets? Of course I've heard of Hakeem Olajuwon. Definitely have heard of him. Hakeem the Dream. Did he ever win a championship, though? I'm trying to think. I know there were some fun battles between him and Michael Jordan. Going back and forth. But yeah, Hakeem the Dream. I think they did win at least one, right? 2. Yeah, because what's the guy on with Charles Barkley, Shaquille inside the NBA? There's the other guy, not Ernie, but the other guy. He played with Hakeem Olajuwon. Hey, can you give me some water? Hakeem told me once, and then Charles Barkley's like, "What? Can you give me some water? Is that what you told him? What he told you?" Kenny Smith. There you go. Hey, Kenny, can you give me some water? But yeah, I remember Hakeem and Michael Jordan having some fun battles back and forth on the court back in the day. Eddie Murphy documentary, it probably won't go into his films because a lot of documentaries nowadays don't go into their films. Hey there, Tim. Hey there, Sabian. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, Lucas, I think you did a really good job on that, drawing that. I know you're working on, was it Titan AE? Titan AE. No, Andy, I don't. Favorite song from Elm Street franchise? When Alice gets ready in front of the mirror in Part 4, The Dream Master. But saw Evil Dead 2 recently. Very cool. Best and worst movies out of the franchise of Halloween. My favorite is the second one, and the worst is either David Gordon Green's trilogy or Rob Zombie's ones. Take your pick. Oh, you ran out of paper. Okay. Dawson Claus Tennessee as a person. He seems like a weirdo and a freak. Lost World TV show. I didn't know there was a Lost World TV show. Never knew that. Damn thing. Come on, there you go. This is not blinding people. But then I'll slide. Okay, so it's not blinding people. Stutman's new film. Haven't seen it. Haven't seen Shelby Oaks. I haven't seen it, so I can't say anything about it. I don't give a fuck about Chris Stutman. I don't care. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Gotta stretch my leg out. I don't care what he does, as long as he doesn't do it in front of me. Hey there, Miguel. I don't give a fuck about Evil Dead Burn. It could burn my ass. I saw Pacific Rim recently, kind of average, but only because the characters are so bland. It's better than me. I didn't care for it. Has some good special effects, but yeah, the characters are like a shitty generic version of Top Gun. The lead guy is boring as fuck. All the other characters are pretty much boring as fuck. I defy anyone to remember a character's name in Pacific Rim Job. Just I can't tell you a character's name in Pacific Rim Job. That's a film that has so much hype and so much love, and not a single fucking person talks about that movie nowadays. Except you, because you saw it recently, but That film was overhyped when it came out. People thought it was like this. They were like coming and gushing. I'm going to paint the fence white. Mr. Miyagi told me, but it was the wrong fucking way. With the paintbrush, not with your dick, Daniel-san. Don't paint the fence with your dick. Paint the fence right. What do you say? Right. You mean white. Yeah, there you go. And wonder anything about Jurassic World Rebirth? It ended. What's the point of even watching Chris Stubbins reviews if all he does is fake positive reviews? If people like a film and they feel like they need someone else's opinion for validation, so they watch that because, hey, he likes the film like I do. Kinjite, one of Charles Bronson's most boring films. Voltron, never got into Voltron. Never seen a single episode of Voltron. And The Phantom? Ah, yes, Pure Blood. Who could forget that in The Phantom? I actually don't mind The Phantom. I think that's a decent film. That's a decent movie. It was hard to sell that film because nobody knew what the fuck The Phantom was. And then when people look at it, it's like, this guy's wearing purple? But it's not a bad movie. Trey Williams was over the top. He was fun and campy, but good score. Yeah, The Phantom's pretty good. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate the kind words. Probably Everything or Nothing, Yule. That's a game I'd like to replay again one day. I would love to replay Everything or Nothing again one day. Halo coming to PS5. I've never played a Halo game. Nightmare Room, don't know what that is. Lucas, sorry to hear that. A 4K Collector's Edition of Predator 2. Well, there's already a 4K Predator 2. And with a collector's, what more can you add? Gary Busey is out of his mind. Danny Glover is too old. He probably couldn't remember anything. There's really not much you could do. They're not going to find the uncut version, so what will be added? But yeah, I never played a Halo game, so it coming to PlayStation, it's like, whatever, because I never played it. 2004 Punisher, I always enjoyed. Yes, rest in peace, Trey Williams. Deep Rising, it looks a bit darker than the DVD, but it does look crisper. And there's a lot of features on the Blu-ray. So, Wes Studi, the guy who played the villain, commentary with the director. So there's a lot of features on it. It does look a bit darker, but it does look crisper. So it depends how you feel about that. MTB, I'm doing well. It's going well. How are you doing? Predator 2 never got a solo 4K though. I have it here. I have it right here, the Predator 2. Well, that's a Blu-ray. I swear I have it somewhere here. What? I swear this is it. And, well, that's a Blu-ray. I swear I have it somewhere. Oh, and the box set. Okay, maybe that's how. Yeah, fuck the new Predator. I don't give a shit about the new Predator film. I don't want to be a Shrek character. I'll take a pass on that, Kim. Pass. Oh, sorry, I missed this, Bronson. I apologize. Sorry about that, Bronson. But thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Thank you, man. But sorry I missed that. Toy Story 5 will be coming out in 2026. Shrek 5 will be coming out in 2027. Do you have any thoughts on a fifth installment for each film? Desperation. Studios, see how many films have flopped this year. Studios are desperate to get people into the theater. Kids' films have been a thing. Minecraft to a point. Lilo and Stitch remake. They looked at Lilo and Stitch remake making that much money. They want more of that. So Toy Story 5, they figured this will be an easy moneymaker. Same with Shrek 5. I don't think we need any more. People said we only needed 3 Toy Story films. Shrek, I think the last good one was maybe 2. 3 and 4 I don't like. So yeah, Toy Story, I don't think you need any more. I think people are kind of done with it. Shrek, I don't need any more. I don't need their grown-up daughter, and they'll probably put some fucking issues of today in the ugliest fuck daughter. Probably have pronouns and shit. I'm old/her, or whatever the fuck it is. So desperation. But yeah, why would I give a fuck about those 2 movies when they don't need to fucking make any more of these movies, but it's for money. It's always for money. It's always going to be for money. Yes, we got to have money. Money, money, money. It's all about the money. It's always will be. Oh, it always has been about the money, but it will even more continue to be about the money because, again, look how many films have bombed. Was that Roofman, Channing Tatum movie bombed? The Smash Machine bombed. Tron Ares bombed. There was another one that came out and it bombed. A lot of movies bombing. Even that Leo DiCaprio film gonna lose like $100 million. And I haven't seen any of those movies, you know. I haven't seen Smash Machine or other stuff. I haven't been requested it. So, but a lot of people are like, I'll just go see it on streaming. They don't feel the need to pay the money to go to the theater. They just don't. It's no point for a lot of people. The film industry is dead, so if they stop producing films, I wouldn't shed a tear because what? So they can maybe make a handful of decent films, but then a lot of other dog shit. Especially more Tubi level dog shit. Black Phone 2, I don't know. I didn't think it needed a sequel. Well, didn't every Tron movie bomb? Well, that's the thing. If they're already paying for streaming, they're like, I'm already paying for streaming. Why do I want to pay extra to go to the movies when I have to wait 2 months, 3 months and watch it on streaming? Because they're like, I'm already paying for streaming. I got to pay additional to go to the theater. I'll just wait 2-3 months and watch it on streaming. So there you go. I mean, all this stuff used to pay one bill, and it was called cable. You pay cable, and then you have HBO, Cinemax, all this other stuff. Now it's you have Netflix, you got Disney Plus, you got Paramount, you got whatever the hell else, and some people pay for all of them. Again, people wonder why films are bombing, streaming. Yeah, going to movies is a pain in the ass. I don't want to hear fucking babies crying. I didn't pay to hear your fucking crotch rot cry for 2 hours. I didn't go to smell your fucking BO. I didn't pay to go to listen you crunch your fucking popcorn or sit in uncomfortable seats. Or watch 30 minutes of advertisements. I'm not talking about trailers. I'm talking about like, go to this local fucking butt burglar. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about watching your ads. Tubi, it depends. It does have annoying ads. I know there are people say there's ways to counteract that, but yeah, it kind of screws up my browser. So, yeah, stop making movies. I'd have no problem with it. 30 minutes. Oh, hey there, Panda. 30 minutes of ads, 30 minutes of trailers, then the movie starts. How you doing, Panda? To be or not to be? How you doing, Silver Wings? That's Cool Movie TV show. Hey there, Anthony. How you doing tonight? Matt, are there games you're happy you got the chance to play? Yeah, thanks to requests. Yeah, the trying out those Ninja Turtle games out of the shadows, that was fun to do. The Uncharted games, it was fun to get to play those. Alien Isolation. There's a lot of games I was happy to get to play. Silent Hill 3 recently, to play that all the way through. That was fun. Finally got a chance to play that all the way through. Yeah, the Uncharted games, Crash Bandicoot, a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, a lot of stuff. Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, which I do want to try again one day. Hell High, I liked it. I've seen that film. How long do you think James Gunn's universe is going to last? I don't know. I would say wait till his Superman sequel comes out. If his Superman sequel doesn't do that well, then he may be hitting the chopping block. Because his first Superman movie did not make many waves. If his second one doesn't, then he's kind of shit out of luck. Then it's like, well, what can you do? If your second Superman movie doesn't do much of shit, Clayface, I think, is going to bomb. I don't know how many people don't give a fuck about a Green Lantern TV show with the way things are done nowadays. So, yeah. Didn't you rage at Out of the Shadows? Because it was cryptic, but when that game was done, I thought about it more and more, and I'm like, I want to give that a second shot. I want to give that a second shot because now I learned a bit more on how to play. I learned a bit more on what you're supposed to do. And it's like a challenge. It'd be like a fun challenge to play that again. And so I do want to play that again another day. The Batman. Well, James Gunn, I mean, that sequel, the first Batman film came out when he wasn't even a thing. So if it didn't do well, it probably wouldn't be blamed on him. It'd be blamed on the director and such. I like the first three God of War games. Hey there, Josh. Class of 84 or Class of 99? Probably Class of 99 I like a bit better because it's got more of a sci-fi twist. You got Pam Grier and other people shooting rockets and flamethrowers at students. How do you feel about the strategy of using very obscure characters? Because they think they're going to have another Guardians of the Galaxy, which was a hit, and those are obscure characters. So they go, well, it worked for that movie and those characters. I mean, if we're being honest, Iron Man was not this A-level person when they did that first movie. Turtles 2 for PS2? Yes. Yes, I would. Because I can actually do the combos now. Worst shot on video film. The worst shot on video film? Theaters. Yeah, Iron Man was a B tier superhero. So that's why they think, well, Iron Man was B tier, Guardians of the Galaxy, no one knew. So it worked before. Yeah, but those were very well done films. And you had good marketing, good trailers, a lot of stuff that helped. Favorite Edgar Wright film, Shaun of the Dead. Scream 7, I have no hope for it. I don't give a fuck about Scream 7. Imagine if someone well, if someone wants to do that, Pork Chop, feel free. Hollywood don't give a fuck about blue collar characters, so no, not anytime soon. They don't give a fuck about that because they feel those are people that don't go to the theater. They think there's people on TikTok that go to the theater. I'm planning to request you revisit for the ranking. Oh, cool, Lucas. I look forward to that. Very cool. I never played the Sega Genesis Hyperstone Heist. I mean, I know what it is. It's not quite Turtles in Time. There's certain similarities, but I think Tatsu from the 1990 film is in Hyperstone Heist. I think there's less bosses and they just reuse the bosses, but they have like a different color. So it seems like a lesser version of Turtles in Time, but I never played it. I should play it one day. But again, I didn't grow with the Genesis. I have it on the Raspberry Pi. Oh, yeah. Is that one you played, Silver Wings, Hyperstone Heist? I know you played a lot of the other Turtles games. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Running Man. I really don't. I was going to ask Silver Wings, what are your thoughts on Silent Hill? Like Silent Hill games? What are all the Silent Hill games you played? Kind of your thoughts on that. Oh, on the Switch collection. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I do have it on the collection on the PS4, so I could play it on that too. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I got it on the PS4. I could play on that someday. Oh, very cool, Lucas. Very cool. Yeah, the Cowabunga collection. That's what I was thinking of. I do have that, so I could play it on that. I haven't gotten to play it much though. Fuck the new Predator movie. No, it won't be good. It'll be dog shit. Supergirl's gonna bomb. If Superman made this much money, Supergirl's gonna make this much money. Because people are going to give a fuck less about Supergirl than they are Superman, and it's going to cost a shitload of money. And she was annoying twat at the end of the Superman movie, a drunk wannabe Alicia Silverstone drunk bitch, and people are not going to give a flying fuck about a Supergirl film. They're going to give as much of a fuck as maybe not as bad as the Eternals, but well, they didn't call me any ist. Because a lot of people ain't going to see that fucking film. I won't be the only one. That's going to be another bomb. Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz are all reprising their roles in each film. I'm not sure about Antonio Banderas. I'm sure Antonio Banderas will do it because he likes playing that character. I liked his solo Puss in Boots film. But yeah, I know they're all returning because it's a great payday. I'm sure they're going to get paid a ton for those movies. But Toy Story 5, Shrek 5, I have no interest in it. But thank you, Bronson. I do appreciate that, man. Max Payne, that's another one. I got Max Payne on the PS4, and I haven't played it yet. So that's another one I want to play sometime. Max Payne. Antonio Banderas, I mean, he was in Expendables 3. He did a few direct-to-video films, some direct-to-video action films. Act of Vengeance, I think it was one of them. Aside from Arkham Asylum, which Arkham game would you like to replay the most? You know what? Arkham Knight, which I know I had issues with, but that's a game I like to give a second shot. But I would record it a different way because that stupid copyright thing where they cut my fucking audio off, my video off. It was blocked, so I would record it the more bootleg style way, since they fucking caught the other shit off. So yeah, I don't have an Elgato, but I know that's how you did it for yours. Adam, hello there. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Will Supergirl be gay? I hope so, because that's the only possibility of it being fun is to see some lesbian action. Tim, I prefer Die Hard. Fuck the Running Man remake. I will run away from the movie when it comes out. I would only see that if it was a paid request. Because, oh yeah, Antonio Banderas got killed in Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, and he got killed in the Uncharted movie. Yeah, just yeah, Indiana Jones. He was in that, and he got killed because the one lady was stupid and got him killed. Mini gaming OC? I don't know what that is. Oh, thank you, Frame by Frame. Yeah, at the end of Superman, a drunk Supergirl, which by the time she got there, there's the yellow sun, so she wouldn't be drunk anymore. Thanks for watching him, bitch. That was James Gunn's stupid humor forcing itself in and not fitting with a Superman. And this is a guy, I like Superman 3. So I'm fine with the Superman movie being goofy and silly. That was just stupid and fucking dumb and annoying, and she was a bitch. Fuck the bitch. Yeah, he was in Indiana Jones 5, Dow. He's like a buddy who Indiana Jones knows. He's in it for like 10 minutes, enough for them to dive into the water. Then he gets killed. Mini Demon PC. Nah, I haven't heard of that. But I wouldn't know how to do any of that stuff. I'd be so out of my realm of what to do. Squirm, not a fan of the movie. I'm not scared of earthworms. Sorry, director. Ooh, a bunch of earthworms. I've seen only a few episodes of The Wire. The stuff I saw I liked, but I've only seen like 2 episodes. I actually reviewed them on the channel because they were requests. Have I studied martial arts? Yes, I studied the art of dick fu, meaning I make them choke on my dick. That's how it worked. How do they not bite? Well, if they have no teeth left, you do that first. First, they have no teeth left, and then you choke with your dick. Yeah, make sure they don't have any teeth left, though. That's the first step. Important step. Well, James Gunn, yeah, he got his brother a job. I mean, that's not unusual. Bob Shea got Lin Shea jobs and many New Line Cinema stuff. Lin Shea was in Elm Street, a couple of them, I think, among other films of New Line Cinema. Never played Earthworm Jim, never saw the show. I don't. I mean, what? I don't remember. Yeah, no, they're still up. The Wire episode 1, The Target. Just put The Wire episode 1, and that's up still 3 years ago from SmackDown. So that's still up. Do you have any thoughts on the third installment for Beetlejuice and Hocus Pocus? Jesus. Thank you, Bronson. I appreciate that. Weren't the second ones bad enough? Beetlejuice 2, to be fair, did make money. I don't think it deserved it because it was a terrible remake of the first one. Hey, do you remember when they sang Deo, Deo? Well, they don't sing Deo, Deo again. Hey, do you remember that at the end of the film, there's a wedding? Well, there's a wedding at the end of this one, too. And it's just laziness. The creativity was not there. It was weird the way they incorporated Jeffrey Jones's character, which they just should not have referenced him at all. It was just lazy. And then Hocus Pocus 2 just didn't give a fuck. Did not give a fuck about Hocus Pocus 2. I don't think many did. And it didn't do anything. So a third film, would I be surprised if they make it? No. Should they? Fuck no. Because the second ones were bad enough. Beetlejuice. Michael Keaton looked tired. I don't give a fuck about, fuck those two movies. Stick them in their ass. Yes, Pork Chop, their review should still be up. Actually, a review of him has been recorded. I'll upload that in a few days. Interesting but flawed. I'll put it that way. Him was interesting, but it was a flawed movie. City, I don't know. I can't promise that. Probably not. There's a lot of requests to get to. So I'm trying the best I can, but probably not, man. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stupid things in The Flash, Jonathan, including putting babies into microwaves. Hey, Squall, how you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. How you been? Favorite action character outside of Rambo? Action character? John McClane. Probably John McClane as an action character. Your birthday's next month? Happy birthday for next month. I don't remember Murder Drones. Hell of a Boss. I like it so far of the stuff I've seen. And Regular Show, I liked it. Especially the 2 episodes I did the commentary on that were horror related. Fun show. Murder Drones, I don't remember much about, to be honest. No, I didn't hate him. But it's a flawed movie. People saying Him was the worst film of the year. I'm like, dude, you haven't seen a lot of fucking bad movies then if you think Him was one of the worst movies of the year. Like, have you seen some Popeye horror films? I've seen 3 of them this year. I've seen 3 Popeye horror films this year, and you're saying I like the idea of a football horror film. Marlon Wayans was good. It was short. It was 90 minutes long. There was some really good visuals, but the writing was not up to snuff. They didn't go for it in the second half, and the lead guy was too nonchalant on stuff. I don't know if that was the way he was directed or the way he as an actor, but he was just too nonchalant on things. And the second half, they really should have delved deeper into the plot of him and his father and relate that to his friendship with Marlon Wayans. There's a lot more they could have done. They could have done a lot deeper, and they didn't. And that was disappointing. But did I hate the film? No. It was it worth the watch for me? Yeah. But, I mean, it wasn't that awful. It's flawed. It could and should have been a lot better. That's my problem. Him, it was only here when it could have been here if you change stuff with the plot. Yes, good effort, but need to push it more. See, it had this idea with him and his father, and the father pushing him to be the best, but they did not go nearly enough with that. They mentioned the father like twice at the beginning, and then they don't really mention him at all, except one time in the middle, then a little bit at the end. That should have been an ongoing theme, and the story should have been him standing up for himself and being his own man, being his own individual, being his own person, or think of his mom and his other family members, and just starting to hate Marlon Wayans, just like he should start to hate his dad because his dad was so toxic to him, and him realizing that should have been the story, the arc, him realizing his dad wasn't a good dad at all. His dad pushed him into this, but not out of love, but out of some other selfish deeds. And instead of living in his dad's shadow, he's going to live on his own 2 feet. That should have been the story and the prompt, and they really didn't go as deep and far as they could have, and it's a missed opportunity. It was interesting enough, but well, that's the thing. It's not a Jordan Peele movie. He just produced it. I mean, it's better than Candyman. That's the thing. It's better than Candyman, which Jordan Peele produced. But people act as if it was worse than Candyman. I'm like, let me tell you something. It's not worse than the new Candyman. I think there was parts of it that was profound, but it didn't push nearly as much as it could have. Hey there, Official Vaughn. How you doing, man? How's it going, Official Vaughn? Do you think it's a better horror movie than most? I mean, what? I'll try to think of the horror films that came out this year. Well, Pork Chop, they ain't going to happen, so there's no point. Yeah, Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, Hard Eyes, I liked it. I like Hard Eyes more. But I mean, if I look at my letterboxed, which sometimes I have for movies, I always forget to update it though. Like him, I like him more than Weapons. Weapons was already as fuck. Him, I would rather watch than Weapons. I'd rather watch it than I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'd rather watch it than Mating 2.0. Fuck that movie. I'd rather watch it than the 3 Popeye horror fucking films. Shiver Me Timbers and Popeye the Slayer Man. So, yeah, the 3 Popeye horror films were worse. I thought I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025 was worse. I thought, what was the other one I said? Weapons, Mating 2.0, those are worse. Alien Earth, the stuff I saw is worse. Yeah, a few people have mentioned Shelby Oaks. I haven't seen the film. Movie TV show, that's fine. Hey Alan Stanley, how you doing, man? I haven't heard from him in a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. You're a man of simple taste? It depends. How she tastes. Does she taste simple? Yeah, Marlon Wayans was good in the film. That's one of the things I liked about him. Not yet, Sean. Hey there, Osmosis. How you doing, man? CM Punk. I liked him, but he sold out. He did say when he came back, "I'm here to make money, not friends." So he was telling the truth. But I don't watch wrestling nowadays, so it doesn't matter. I'm not into wrestling nowadays. I'm good. No more Disney live action films. They'll keep doing it. Just Lilo and Stitch made a ton of money, so they'll follow that direction because they need something that makes money because the other films are bombing. Hey there, Mark. How you doing, man? How's it going? How's it going, man? How you doing? I'm doing okay. Can't complain. Just relaxing here, talking to people in the chat. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. I mean, it's mandatory, I guess you're saying. So sorry to hear that, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing okay. Understandable. I don't know who the hell that is, Samuel. That's cool. That's good to hear, Mark. Very, very good to hear. Your grandmother's safe. Very good to hear, man. Good to hear. A toast to that. That's good. I don't watch Dark Sci-Fi, so I don't give a fuck about him. Well, I'm going to finish a Disaster Report playthrough. That'll be, well, it'll be 7 parts, but I'll upload 5 and 6. Jonah Hex and the Ruins reviews. Vante had me finish out the Rambo PS3 game, so that'll be 2 parts. Zombievers will be up sometime. So some of that will be up. In the tomorrow and the next day, I upload every day. What folks you may not know, YouTube does not always send you notifications on people's videos. They do a crappy job. I upload every single day. So for folks out there, if you really want to keep track on what I upload, just check back on the channel on a daily basis. I upload multiple videos new every single day. So just again, YouTube does not send you, like someone told me, I didn't even know you did Silent Hill 3. I mean, yeah, I did a full playthrough Silent Hill 3, and he said, I didn't even know. Thank you for letting me know in the stream. Just like right now, I'm doing the Disaster Report playthrough for PS2. Underrated game. Love the game. I upload reviews every day. Some people don't know because they didn't get the notification. So there you go. But I do upload every day. And yeah, YouTube may not send it, so you may miss it. So there you go. Cool Duder, not a fan. Not for me. I reviewed the new Superman Osmosis. The review is up on the channel. Yeah, Firstborn, good film. Hard film to watch because it's subject matter, but good. Jack, I prefer Bret Hart. What am I going to be for Halloween? Well, not drunk because I don't drink. Lucas, your sister sounds like a bitch, and she should go maybe get fucked, and then maybe she would not be such a bitch. Or maybe your sister can drink some cum and gargle and get the bad attitude out of her mouth. Sorry, Lucas, but just your sister, each time you talk about her, she sounds like a bitch in heat. Maybe she get fucked, get a dick in her JJ, she would lose the attitude. I'll give her a proper job. She could sit on my dick. I'll pay her for it. That would be a proper job. Dick warmer. That'll be your job title. Dick warmer. Come warm my dick up. I'll pay $20. A dick warmer. We need more women who are dick warmers. There you go. With the economy, you need a job. Make prostitute legal. Come on now. You want to get the economy going? You want people to relax? You want people to relax, not be so mad with all this political stuff? I got the solution. Make me the president of the United States. Make prostitution legal. And then be a lot of fucking, and then they don't have to worry about the other shit. That way they'll calm down. That way everyone can get the lead out of their ass. I talked to Fabio on Facebook. Doing well. He's just enjoying his life. Can he visit the stream? I didn't ask him because I didn't feel, I don't know. I don't want to bother people, if that makes sense. So, Daydreamer, are you kidding as in you're a girl, or are you kidding that you're offended? If you're a girl, I apologize. It's not towards you, it's towards Lucas's sister, who just seems very bitchy. Oh, hey, Joe. Let me check real quick. Sorry, I've not been on my Okay, I see it right here. I see it right here in the email. Thank you so much, man. After he called me on the phone to let you know he sent some requests through PayPal. Yep, I see the email. I just I've not been on by email today. But there you go. I see it. So thank you, Joe. So Joe, how are you doing? How are you holding up? Not to get into details. I know Joe has been going through some tough times. I hope you're doing well. Well, that's stupid of me to say. You know what I mean, Joe. Because you're a nice guy, good guy. So, but yeah, this is still very kind of you, man. Thank you so much. That's very, very, very kind of you, man. Thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, man. Thank you so much. Oh, okay, Daydreamer. Gotcha. Well, Joe, I mean, day by day, I mean, it doesn't seem much, but I guess that's the best we could do. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah. Alan, I reviewed the Surfer on the channel actually, and I don't give I have to understand that number one, I upload a lot of videos. Number two, YouTube does not send out notifications like they should. And number three, people are busy with work, so they may not see the review. So, yes, the Surfer review is Halloween Comes. Is that a new movie? Is that the same person who did Bad Pussy? How you doing, Scratch Burnal? Is there a movie called Halloween Comes? Is that with Corey Cunningham? Did someone come on his face? If so, I'll make sure not to check it out. There is a movie called. There's not a movie called that. There's not. You're lying. I don't even know how to find it because there's a movie called that. There's a movie called that. Yeah. So there's a movie called Halloween Comes. The only thing I want coming is me. So this is a paid request. I only watch that if it's a paid request. So there you go. If you want to send a paid request for Halloween Comes, there you go. Oh, you don't buy weapons on 4T? I'll buy a weapon. Maybe for 4,000. I'd rather buy a weapon for $4,000 than buy weapons on 4K. Hey man, now since we got that newer Silent Night Deadly Night reboot coming out, will that make you line up on the 2012 remake of it? Maybe. Maybe. I mean, it depends on, well, I may not like either one. I may be like, I just don't like either one. You know what I mean? I'd be like, well, they both suck. But 2012 I would bet is better. I will say, I will bet it's a better movie because at least it's its own thing. It's not copy and pasting the original. I still may not be a fan of it, but I would think it will be better because at least the movie, from what I remember, did have some style in the lighting, and again, did its own thing at the very least. Unlike this reboot that looks like a carbon copy. So, yes, I would say probably yes. Bleep Mill, I don't talk politics, so you could ask as many times you want. I'm not talking about politics. Just everyone talks about politics. Politics are annoying as fuck to talk about, so I don't care. That book, In the Month of Madness, is finally out. Well, I mean, I'm surprised it wasn't out sooner. Favorite type of horror, action horror, Predator, Predator 2, Aliens, Dog Soldiers, that type of thing. I didn't see 999. Totally understandable. 22 remake is his own though. It's not the greatest. Yeah, that's probably why it's at least will be better than the new one. Do you think Silent Night Deadly Night remake would be better than 3, 4, and 5? I don't know. I guess if I ever get a request to see it, and if I see it, then I can answer your question. Oh my god. Give a fuck. Do you think we need a Gladiator 3? We didn't need a Gladiator 2. So no. Gladiator 2 was the same movie as the first one. So no, we didn't need a third. We didn't need a second one. So no, we don't need a third one. Because no one gave a shit to see the second one. The second one bombed. If you want to talk politics, you can, but don't fucking spam the chat and do 3, 4, 5, 7 posts and be annoying about it. I don't care about politics. I think they all suck. Because they're all full of shit. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Other people are trying to talk, and then this person wants to post 3, 4, 5 fucking times. Jack, if there's the right price for it, I'll probably do any type of paid request. Yeah, really, Scott should have retired long ago, which is funny because he said, "Oh, movies suck nowadays." I'm like, "Yeah, so are you." Ridley Scott, you haven't been doing much good. The last film I liked of yours was The Martian. How long ago was that? Yeah, Joe, I get it. Gavin Newsom. You mean the guy that destroyed California? Yeah, that shows how smart you are. Hey, remember those fires in California where there was no water anywhere? Yeah, that's the guy to trust. Hey, here's a place that has a shitload of fire, so make sure there's no fucking water. It makes a lot of fucking sense. Dumbass. Session 9. Yeah, that'd probably be in the top 100 horror films list if I did one. That'd be tough to do one. That'd be tough to do a top 100 horror films list. Martian was 10 years ago. Well, there you go. It's fine, Lucas. It's just that there's nothing much I can do about it. So, I mean, you can bring it up, but there's nothing me or the chat can do about it. So, there's not much to say, man. Well, Premiere, I mean, that'd be a pretty lengthy video. So, yeah, I always liked Tony Scott more than Ridley Scott. Always liked him more. Leprechaun Origins. No, I didn't see that movie. No, I know it exists, Jack. I've never seen the film. All the Money in the World. I didn't see it. Didn't care to see it. Well, thank you, Lucas. Tell your mom I say thank you. Well, considering the firefighters themselves said it, I believe the firefighters. There was no water. Yeah, the firefighters themselves said it. And I think they would know more than you. Dumbass. Oh, sorry, the firefighters are lying for some reason. You probably believe the world is flat, too. And the moon is made of cheese. Firefighters themselves said it was fucking no water. The same firefighters that they got fired some like a week before. Yeah, Alan Stanley, in the Month of Madness live stream, I'd be up for that. That'd be fine with me. I don't have the 4K, but I can find the film to watch. So yeah, if you ever want to do Alan Stanley, be my guest, man. I'd be fine with that. I'd be down for that. What's the worst trouble you've been in at school? I didn't get in trouble at school. Devin, I don't really care. I don't mean to sound rude on that. I just don't care about that announcement. It doesn't interest me. If it does for you, that's cool. Not for me. Favorite Christmas movie? Die Hard. No, I don't need a crossover, Lucas. Just an Indiana Jones animated film would have been cool. I don't need a crossover. Plus, they're in completely different timelines, but yeah. Stallone, I prefer. Yeah, Halo's coming to PlayStation. I never played Halo, so it didn't do much for me. As in, I never played Halo, so I have no dog in the fight. I like The Descent. Premiere, I don't know. It's up to them. I've heard nothing about Friday. I sent a message earlier today. I haven't heard anything about it, so I don't know. So I've heard nothing. So I don't know Terminator. I sent a message early today or last night. Didn't hear anything back, so I don't know. No, I didn't see Robin Hood for 2018. Prometheus is shit. Alien Covenant is his worst movie. No problem, Terminator. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. Should you go to the liquor store? I don't know. You don't bring enough for everybody? Buy enough for everybody, and I will allow you. Do you think this generation movie sucked because of lack of original ideas? I mean, there's not much original ideas to begin with left. Lack of talent. I just don't think there's as many talented people nowadays as there were back then. Laziness, preying on nostalgia. They don't believe in manly movies. They don't believe in those. Why are you wearing a gray t-shirt today? What else am I supposed to wear? A pink shirt? Favorite Bond film? GoldenEye. Worst one? The last one. I would say the last one. Did you ever watch the TV movie called To Lava, To Lantula? It stars Steve Guttenberg and co-stars his Police Academy cast members. No, I know there was a one previously called Lava Lantula, and then that's the sequel. I've never seen either one. So there's Lava Lantula, which they try to be like Sharknado, and then there's a sequel. I've never seen either one. I think both of them have Steve Guttenberg and Michael Winslow. Maybe one day I'd like to see them, but I've never seen them, so. Because, yeah, Lava Lantula. Again, that's the sequel. There's the Lantula. That was 2015. And yeah, Steve Guttenberg, Leslie Easterbrook, Marion Ramsey, Michael Winslow. So yeah, there's Lava Lantula, that was 2015. And then 2016 was the sequel. So I would like to give those a look one day. But yeah, I haven't seen them, man. But I like Steve Guttenberg. I like those folks. So it'd probably be like a goofy, silly, stupid movie, but at least I like those actors. Welcome to Derry. I don't give a fuck about Welcome to Derry. Would Big Ass Spider be in your top 5 spider films? I mean, there's not a lot of good spider films. Arachnophobia would be number 1. Arachnophobia is easy number 1. For the other 4, yeah, probably, because there's Kingdom of the Spiders with William Shatner. There's Big Ass Spider. Yeah, there's not a lot of them. There are A-Lated Freaks, I don't mind. That may be top 5. A-Lated Freaks? Yeah, I'll probably put A-Lated Freaks top 5. So yeah, Arachnophobia, King of Spiders, A-Lated Freaks, Big Ass Spider. Yeah. Maybe that one I reviewed came out a year or 2 ago, which was okay. Maybe that one. Yeah, I think there's a moment where the guy from Sharknado meets Steve Gutenberg and they kind of pass by each other. But yeah, I've never seen them. Like to one day. Worst spider film? I don't know. I'd have to see a list. Will Predator Badlands be worse than Prey? It could always be worse. So the answer is yes. It's a PG-13 Predator film that looks like a shitty looking Star Wars TV show where this goofball noob, gooner with a CGI head is praying around with some bitchy fucking talk too much bitch fighting CG animals like a shitty Star Wars TV show and it's PG-13 glory. What the fuck am I supposed to look forward to that as a Predator movie? Fuck that shit. It looks worse than The Predator. Did I see a new video of Badlands? No. That movie looks like dog shit. Fuck that movie. Stick it in their ass. I hope it bombs. Fuck that. We're sick and tired of Predator films. Hasn't been a good Predator film since 1990. Stop it. Stop it. No, they didn't play. They don't do that around here. Ancient Ogre. They don't do that kind of thing in theaters around here. So no. So did not see it in theaters. Devin, I don't like any of them, so I don't care who's worse. And of course, people will praise it because they praise every goddamn thing that comes out. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. You think you'll be playing Wolverine in GTA 6? The only GTA game I played is the third one, like 20 years ago. So I'm not like some guy that grew up with Grand Theft Auto. I played it 20 years ago and it was just the third game. That's all I played. Wolverine could be cool. See if I'm even alive and when it comes out. We'll wait and see. Did it look fun? Sure. But we'll wait and see. But Wolverine looked fun. And in GTA 6, I don't care because I didn't play the others. Do I still have GTA 3? Yeah, on the modded PS3. That's a bunch of PS2, PS3 games. You played all the GTA games? Cool. Congrats. In my review for Killer Killers, I said no more Predator films. I've been saying that for years, but they don't listen to us. Doesn't matter what we say. Does not matter. The Running Man remake, I'm sure that'll be another flop. Just like the Total Recall remake was a flop. Just like the Crow remake was a flop. Oh, I did hear a little bit about that. Did you hear about Chris Hemsworth about getting Alzheimer's disease? Yeah, I did hear a bit about that. That's too bad. I don't wish that on anybody. Um, I don't wish that on anybody at all. Um, did Richard Pryor have Parkinson's? Richard Pryor? Because that's the one Michael J. Fox has. That was Parkinson's, right? So Alzheimer's is the one where you start forgetting stuff. Like your memory starts going and stuff. So MS, okay, MS. So Michael J. Fox had Parkinson's. Richard Pryor had MS. So this is Alzheimer's, yeah. So yeah, Alzheimer's, I believe he'll start forgetting his memory in the future. I don't know um, what lies in the future for him. I don't know how many years he has before it really starts getting bad. I don't know all the details of Alzheimer's, but very sad to hear because I don't mind him as an actor. I don't like a lot of movies he's in, but I like him in Distraction 2. He was good as Thor. He had a lot of bad decisions, though, movie-wise. Ghostbusters 2016, Men in Black International, Furiosa. He really wanted to get another franchises, and most of them didn't pan out. He actually did a good job in Transformers 1. I actually did like that movie. So, that's sad. That's sad to hear, though. Sad to hear. A guy named Butch City had requested Red Dead Redemption 2. I already talked to him. He said, "That's cool." So I substituted something else and already did the request for him. So it was fine. Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of those games, though, that you have to play it consistently, or otherwise you kind of lose focus on the story. And that game is so long, it just, you know, it's hard to keep up with other stuff. So, well, it says here he's 8 to 10 times likelier to develop Alzheimer's. So that was back in August, though. So he's so it says here he doesn't have it right now, but he's very, very, very much at risk. And that it all points to more than likely that he will get it 8 to 10 times more likely, which is not, something to sneeze at. So yeah, it's pretty damn serious. Hey, True Fire Pink Guy, how you doing, man? So yeah, it doesn't look like he has it now, but he's very much in you know. You play Mario Galaxy 2? I have not. I think he's on Switch, but I don't have the game because I think it just got on Switch, but I don't have the game. Someone was thinking of requesting it, but then I said I don't have the game, and then the request was changed to a game I do have. Because I'm like, well, I don't have the game, so unless you want to send me the game, I don't have a Switch 2. It's on Switch 1. It just came out on Switch 1. Just recently, like a month ago. Cause yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 2 Switch. Yeah, right here with the first one for the first Nintendo Switch. It's like $60. Yeah, Lucas, if they want to send the game, be my guest. Yeah. Well, yeah, games are usually 60, 70 nowadays. That's just typical. I'm not surprised by it. Just economy, it's how it goes. I have the Switch. It's on for the Switch. It looks like it's Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, so you have to buy them together. But it looks like it's for the first Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for Nintendo Switch. Not Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, the first one. Last one for tonight. Did you see the trailer for Crime 101 with Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, and Mark Ruffalo? I did not. I never even heard of the film. Nah, I've never even heard of the movie. So no. Yeah, I never heard of the film. Well, Kimbin, if you want to and you want to send a request, be my guest. Not Premier. The Joe is someone who knows that I live again one. That was Afri for back to the day, but Joe works with him, so he knows him. Because Afri doesn't do YouTube anymore. So what he'll do, he'll talk to Joe, and then Joe will tell me some stuff. Because Efri doesn't have a YouTube anymore. But yeah, sorry, I haven't seen Crime 101. Yeah, I did get it, Alan Stanley. Thank you so much, man. Oh, Jesus. Can I shit on your porch for Halloween? I don't know. Maybe I have to rewatch Halloween Comes because someone told me that's a real movie. And yes, the CUMS one. Apparently that is a real film, so maybe I have to rewatch that together. But no, you cannot. Oh, I will do it on your new porch. But I hope you're doing well, Uncle Bill. Hope the new house is settling you in. I did see some bits. You got the posters hanging up. Very cool stuff there. Very cool. Hope you're doing well, man. Take care, Pork Chop. Hey there, Tim. Yeah, group commentary. So I'll ask you, what are we doing something Friday? What do you think we're doing? I haven't checked Instagram, to be fair. I'm up for anything, but you were very busy with the move. I'm glad the move went well. I'm glad the move went safely. So I'm glad that all worked out. I'm always game for anything. I just like hanging out with you guys, you and Stum and Mark, and sometimes Wes joins. So I'm fine with it all. No problem, Joe. You have a good night, man. I know going through some tough things. I wish you the best, man. My heart goes out. Wish you the best, man. I have Matt blocked on my channel. It's not an accident. Good. You get away from my dick. Yeah, Uncle Bill, that's fine with me. That's all good with me. I'm fine with that. As long as Mark remembers the link. Now, I would ask, are we going to wait long enough to do the Vinegar Syndrome thing? Because I'd be happy to do it. I just don't want you to get punished for being up so late. And get, like in the Month of Madness, chained up, and your wife comes at you with an axe. While you're handcuffed to the bottom of your computer desk. Why are you up so fucking late? But Hobble one, what comment? No. I'm not leaving yet. But everyone's leaving now. Okay. No, I'm not. I didn't say I was leaving yet. I'd be willing to do it too. Just we just shit on it together. I mean, we could do the ranking thing. That'll take. I mean, we'll say hi to the chat. They'll take time. We'll do the ranking thing. That'll take time. And then we could bullshit. We can even talk about movie news, like Warner Bros. Getting sold and Stream Factory at beating up Shit Creek. Well, you guys already talked about on the. But still, me and Mark can bitch about it. Hey, John Zero Cool, how you doing, man? I did record you 2 requests. I'll have them up soon, man. So yeah, there will be a Friday Night Lives this Friday. We'll be ranking films that take place around Halloween. Yeah, me, Uncle Bill, Mark, and Wes, we did the Evil Dead Rise. That was fun because we had never seen the film, so it was our first time reaction. Maybe one day we'll do that again for another movie. Like we've never seen the film, we just react to it for the first time. But I wouldn't even know what fucking movie to do that for. Yeah, make them watch. I know we did last summer. I don't think I could get that happening. Nah, that'd be I'd be luckier to get Megan Fox in my bed with a paper bag on her head. Happy Gilmore 2 I haven't seen. No one's requested Happy Gilmore 2. Is it possible a comedy tomorrow night? Me? By myself? Perhaps. What were you thinking of, Preminator? Yeah, I played the first 2 parts. I liked it so far. I do like it so far. Black Phone 2? I don't know. Well, we'd have to wait for streaming if that's. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, make them watch Avatar. But Van Damme's last classic movie? JCVD, maybe? When you say classic. Oh, no problem, Tim. I'll get to that when I can. Thank you, man. Have a good night. Well, again, Mark, if someone wants to request Happy Gilmore 2, feel free. Okay, Premier, no problem, man. Oh, I did get someone sent me actually the Trick or Treat from the 80s on Blu-ray, which is very cool. I got it up there, just came in recently. So that was a cool gift. Last good Stallone film? Fuck if I know. Film. Not Spy Kids 3. I don't know. Maybe First Expendables? Or Rambo 4? Hey there, Mark. Is Rich the guy on here that makes movies, direct screenwriter? Yes. I haven't seen him in a while. He's very busy making those Tubi films. Good luck with that, man, because those are tough. I watched one the other day. Well, actually, Movie Guy requested Leprechaun: The Beginning. You know what? You know how much I hate the Leprechaun films? That is the worst one I've seen ever. Leprechaun: The Beginning. Has there ever been a movie worth a shit with beginning in the title? Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning. Exorcist: The Beginning. I can't think of a movie worth the fuck that has beginning in it. Leprechaun: The Beginning came out, I guess, this year. That's A New Beginning, not The Beginning. I didn't see the one with Hornswoggle. Well, okay, missing action to the beginning. You got me. You got me. You got me. I didn't think about that. Okay, there's one movie. One movie. No, I've never seen Don't Fuck in the Woods, and I never done it either. No, I doubt Uncle Bill has seen Leprechaun in the beginning. Yeah, that's the Missing Out to the Beginning. There you go. I like that film. That's the only one. Chuck Norris made the only one worth a shit. Psycho 4, that was called The Beginning? I just remember as Psycho 4. I don't remember it called The Beginning. I guess so. I always think of it just Psycho 4. I forgot it was called The Beginning. Well, there you go. I don't mind that one. Don Mancini always hated Child's Play 3 for some reason. Well, I always hated Don Mancini for some reason, so it's mutual. He hates Child's Play 3, I hate him. So fuck Don Mancini. Fuck Don Fettuccine. Fucking dipshit asshole. Fuck Don Mancini. How about them apples? No, Rambo 2 I like more than Missing Action 2. There's a movie about Killer Dick. Good. Why do you hate Iron Eagle 2? Well, the beginning for one, that makes the whole. Let's take the lead character and kill him off in a stupid way. And I'm like, fuck this movie. Remember all that build up in the first movie? This guy doing all this stuff, then saving his dad? Nah, we just kill him off. Fuck you, movie. How about them? Hey, Jackal, hope you're doing well. I never heard of Leprechaun the Beginning until now. There's a reason. It gets a 1.9 IMDb. The fucking Leprechaun is 5'9", and he's got fucking. His hands are white, and they notice. So later on, he wears gloves. He's a 5'9" French who has a lisp. That's Leprechaun the Beginning. A 5'9" Frenchman with a fucking lisp and a shitty green mask. There's your fucking Leprechaun. Happy Halloween, Apollo. I've heard of Michael Bean's podcast. He ranted on weapons. Good. I like Dud Masters and Iron Needles, so we agree to disagree, Marco. I don't care about the Terrifier lawsuit because I don't give a fuck about Terrifier. Hobble 1. I don't give a fuck about Terrifier. So I don't mean any rudeness. I don't care about the lawsuit. So some girl was in the movie and is suing because I didn't get enough money. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting the money and you ain't getting the money. So why should we give a fuck? Are you getting the money? Am I getting the money? No, so I don't give a fuck because we ain't getting the money anyway. So I don't give a fuck who sues who. We ain't getting the money. No, the girl that got chopped in half in Terrifier, she's suing because I didn't get enough money. Mark for Death is a good one. That's a good Seagal movie. I hope they weren't triplets. The Blade trailer. What Blade movie? Why did Josh Brolin see the machine gun and the clouds and weapons? I don't fucking know. Someone tried to explain to me, and I'm like, I don't get it still. Oh, it's a video game. Nah, I never heard of the Blade video game. I know there's an old Blade video game, I think. This is how I would make Poltergeist 3. I would say don't make it at all. No, I never seen the one with Hornswoggle. There was a one that came out like this year where the leprechaun is a French guy who has a lisp and is 5'9". It's called Leprechaun the Beginning. So I didn't see Origins. Or what was the other one? That was a sequel to the first one, Returns. I didn't see that one either. Blade 2 on PS2? Yeah, I never played that one. I've heard of it. My favorite buddy cop film is probably Tango and Cash. Then my favorite buddy cop film would be Tango and Cash. I guess his genius was trying to tell him the kids was being used as weapons. So visualize a gun, which no one uses a gun in the movie. Okay. Hey, you know what? How about you visualize the killer? You want to send me some signals. And who was telling him in the dreams? God? Snoop Dogg? 50 Cent? Kanye West? My favorite cop film? I don't know what my favorite cop film would be. Just got an ad for Predator Badlands from a talking Dan Trachtenberg. That can kiss my ass. PG-13 bullshit looking fucking. Yeah, Cobra may be up there for my favorite cop film. I'll give Weapons nothing. How about that? I would give him I would give him nothing. Weapons can suck my balls. I didn't him I liked more than Weapons. And him was very flawed, but I liked it more than Weapons. Predator with a fucking gooner fucking CGI face killing creatures like it's a shitty Star Wars TV show and PG-13 style. That's Predator nowadays. Count me the fuck out. Yeah, we'll count you out, man. Count you on everything, man. Well, Marco, teach their own. We don't all have to like the same movie. I ain't against the law. Agree to disagree. Has the design on Predator Badlands grown on you? Unless it's like a wart, no. Yeah, the Marlon Wayans was good in it. It's just that they didn't fluctuate the ideas as much as they should have. It was okay, like it was interesting, but it was flawed. I like the idea of Marlon Wayans as his quarterback training this young guy to possibly take over for him. It deals with a cult. Again, it was interesting, but the lead guy and the screenplay could have been much improved and it would have been a better movie. I got a good movie idea for direct to stream writer, a wrestler guy who's a monster who protects a girl and others from another monster and its army. Well, why does the wrestler have to be a monster? How about a wrestler just protected a girl from monsters? Get like a wrestler who could be decent in acting, not grade A, and do a bunch of wrestling moves on monsters and bad guys and get some blood and gore, and I'll see that movie. Of course, what wrestler would you get nowadays? But I mean, I'd see that movie too over some of the shit coming out, like the Popeye horror. I mean, if the Popeye horror films get made, Bambi horror film, why not that? So thank you, Bobby. Him is flawed, but it wasn't that bad, Kingpin. It's a flawed film. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be. It's flawed because the lead guy was too nonchalant and the writing should have been a lot better. I think the first half was better than the second half, but it wasn't that as bad. Like, people calling it one of the worst films of the year. I'm like, you haven't seen a lot of films then. But I wasn't a fan of it because the potential wasn't reached. It could have been a lot better. Hey there, Callum. Prey and Avatar 2 both came out 2022. Fuck them. Fuck Prey. No problem, Lucas. You have a good night. Fuck John Cena. If John Cena is in it, then I will not see it. Fuck John Cena. John Cena is a fucking dumbass. Never liked John Cena. He sucks at acting. He sucks at wrestling. He sucks at everything. John Cena can't act. He also can't run, can't walk, can't talk, can't fucking fight. John Cena can't do shit. Hey, take care, Alan Stanley. You have a good night, man. Does your request say when you want me to do the commentary or whatever? Or just any time? Or I guess I could message you on Facebook. Well, there's multiple films called Prey, Mark. They're talking about the Prey, that's the Predator film. Who's John Cena? I wish that was the case. Everyone's saying, who the fuck is John Cena? I think Cena sucked in every era. I've seen a couple episodes of Tulsa King. I liked what I saw. I just saw the ones I was requested. The first couple episodes of Tulsa King season 1, and then episode 1 of season 2. I liked what I saw. Cool, Alan. I don't give a fuck about politics. But yeah, you already know that because you weren't in here before earlier. So whatever. Alien Isolation 2, I don't know what the plot will be. I can only wait and see. Don't know. Don't know. Yeah, Tulsa Teen I liked so far. Tulsa Teen so far has been good. The stuff that I've seen, I've only seen a few episodes. Do I believe in Bigfoot? No, I do not think Bigfoot exists. Well, again, Predator, I don't know how the plot will be. Do you believe the rapture will happen soon? No. Because the rapture was supposed to happen 8 other times, and it didn't happen. But hey, maybe next time. Remember, it was going to be 2012. I don't care if it's shit about religion or politics, so don't give a fuck. And no one really else gives a fuck, so. Yeah, I would say don't bother talking about them because I don't give a shit. Yeah, the film I don't mind if you're into the whole world blowing up type of disaster movies. Robert Patrick is a good actor. Always liked Robert Patrick. He did this video game called The Dig, which that actually be cool if they put that on a PlayStation type of. It was a PC game though. That'd be cool to have that on a console. But The Dig is a interesting game, more of a point and click. Not really action, more of a very talky game. The Dig. I don't really care about meeting celebrities. Scary movie franchise, I like the first two. That's it. I like The Faculty. It's fun. Yeah, I don't mind The Faculty. I know there's not much on the new 4K because Robert Rodriguez doesn't want to talk about it because Weinstein produced it. I'm like, you still talk about the film and even give your honest opinions on that too, dude. Well, that's John Carpenter's opinion. Doesn't have to be my opinion. He can have whatever opinion he wants. If John Carpenter doesn't like the substance, oh well. I didn't like The Ward. I thought The Ward was a piece of shit. He hate the substance, I can hate The Ward. I thought The Ward was dog shit, so oh well. Substance was way better than The Ward. Yeah, there's a documentary on Jaws the Revenge because that's what people were asking for. People were asking for a documentary on Jaws the Revenge. Well, actually, to be fair, I'd actually see that. So actually, I would see that because I like documentaries like that, especially on movies that were that crappy. So I'd actually be curious to see that documentary. Now that I said that, yeah, John Carpenter's always pissed off. He's a grumpy guy, very grumpy guy. I don't know why he's retired. He's got, I'm sure, enough money to relax for the rest of his life. So whatever. No, I don't need a 4K of Southpaw. Like the film, but I don't need a 4K on everything. But yeah, John Carpenter is a grumpy puss. Doesn't he smoke weed? Isn't that supposed to make you mellow? Well, he probably doesn't when he goes to these conventions and does these interviews. He probably doesn't. Yeah, The Ward, I agree, doesn't look or feel like a Carpenter film. It's probably why it's my least favorite Carpenter film. I could watch Ghosts of Mars. I could watch Vampires. I could watch Steve Famile. I mean, last great movie he did, and The Mouth of Madness. But I did. I could watch Ghosts of Mars and Vampires and such. John Carper is the better director. I mean, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Escape from New York, They Live, Soul in Prison 13. Hey Seb, hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. No problem. I'll be on a bit longer. Yeah, Amber Heard was in The Ward. And she wasn't even the worst part of that movie. Because it's before her shit in bed phase of her life. Before she started the shit in the beds. Yeah, I don't even know what Amber Heard is doing nowadays. Shit in more beds? I don't know. I think The Ward is one of those where everybody died at the end. I think. Three Atlas. I don't know much about that. Honestly, Amber heard enough of her. Well, I think most people will feel the same way. Yeah, Amber Heard, again, I don't even know. She's doing conventions? Is that what that cons mean? She's doing conventions? I don't know who would go up to her. Fans of scat, maybe. I read today 3 hours isn't going to impact Earth. Well, shucks. Drew Michael, I barely remember that film. Well, if the aliens want to land, they'd take me with them, since this planet's kind of fucked. I'll be Richard Dreyfuss from Close Encounters. You will never see my ass again. This planet's fucked. I'll go with the aliens. Yeah, I saw the interview with Stallone. He said he wishes he would have done sequels to Demolition Man, Cobra, and Tango and Cash. I don't see. You don't need sequels to Demolition Man. The other two would have been cool to see. Cobra, Tango and Cash. Would love to have seen sequels. Do I have a favorite Sean Clark location video? Session 9 one was interesting because they were in the asylum before it was torn down. Dawn of the Dead one was interesting because I love Dawn of the Dead. Now that mall's going to go away. I think 2026 or 7, it's getting destroyed. I think 2026, 2027, they're destroying the mall from Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, Demolition Man still holds up well. People are saying the Undertaker is responsible for the deaths. I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, Pastor. The only thing Undertaker is responsible for is being a cut to his fucking wife, where he's letting his wife do whatever the fuck she wants, that no one gives a shit about her. The only thing Undertaker killed was his fucking podcast. That's the only thing Undertaker killed was his fucking podcast that people don't want to listen to anymore because his wife won't shut the fuck up and stop interrupting him, and now he can't tell cool stories because his wife's right there, and he don't want to get in trouble with his wife. Seb, no, not yet, no. Pastor Luther said the comment. Yeah, it was my stomach. I haven't eaten yet. I'm going to eat after the stream. But yeah, that's the only thing Undertaker killed with his fucking podcast. What are you going to eat? Pussy. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have anything planned right now. Whatever's in the freezer. What, Sam? It's a healthy diet important for every male's breakfast. Yeah, Undertaker got his wife on the podcast, got on his reality show, got in the Hall of Fame, and that's what will get him in the ass with her strap on. That'll be next. The Lawn Halloween 1 and 2, I have not seen them. Nah, don't have any pumpkin. No pumpkin pie. Don't have any pumpkin pie here. Why is his wife in the Hall of Fame? She did a couple things and she's married to Undertaker. That's why. Because Undertaker is one of the committee guys behind the Hall of Fame. That's why. I'm on the committee behind the Hall of Fame. Just put my wife in there. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate it, man. If I'd gone to a movie and did a horrible job of acting, come on here and say hi, would I be kicked off the channel because of bad acting? No. Because I'd be a bad actor too, so you'd have to kick me out too. If I was in a movie, I'd be a terrible actor. But I know this. I know this, man. At least I know it. So no, you would be perfectly fine. So I would have no issues with that, Bobby. I'd be a bad actor too. Hey there, Brooks. Nice to meet you. Have you been on here before? If not, nice to meet you, man. I like the Child's Play remake as well. I actually like that film. I don't mind that at all. So, you're not alone. But yeah, I'm not sure if you've been on here, but if not, nice to meet you, Brooks. John Cena and Undertaker ain't got shit on Titty Hart. Bradley Cooper fucked up his face. How'd he do that? Do you believe the Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon rumors? No. Because it's funny how that didn't start till the rumors around the internet. Why else would Macho never have been brought back? They've explained that because when Macho left, he took his Slim Jim deal with him. And the Slim Jim, that was a time where WWF was not making as much money as they wanted. And Slim Jim was a huge fucking advertising for them. And they said, we're going where Macho Man is. So they took that. Plus, there were talks of him going in before, but he's like, no, I want my family, my dad in it. So there was talks of putting him in earlier, but he wanted his family, his brother and dad in there. And like, oh, we don't know. Maybe your brother, but I don't know about your dad. But he wanted his dad That's what Macho Man wanted. I want my whole family in there. So again, they were tossed to bring Macho Man into the Hall of Fame, but again, he wanted his whole family. Plus, I'm sure Vince was a bit pissed that. I mean, think of it. Vince McMahon. You know what kind of person he is. You try and tell me he wouldn't have heard these rumors and he wouldn't have done anything he could against Macho Man Randy Savage? Considering how vindictive he is on the slim things other people do? Think about that. Just saying. They did a fucking Ultimate Warrior DVD slamming him for other shit. Remember that? Destruction of the Ultimate Warrior? And that was a guy that was, pretty popular at a time. Now, if Vince McMahon knew, he would have done something about it because you know how vindictive he is on just tamer things. Like, let's be honest. You really want to tell me Vince McMahon would keep quiet to this day when, he did other shit? Like, come on now. Just saying. So I don't buy it. I'm sorry, I don't. That's just my opinion on it. Yeah, I knew Vince McMahon wanted to do an incest story. Yeah, because Vince McMahon has a stupid sense of humor. Because I'm like, that shit ain't funny. But Vince McMahon's an idiot. Vince McMahon's always an idiot. Take care, True Fire Pink Guy. Yeah, Vince McMahon is all fucked up. Everyone knows that. What was the party he had, and people took home busts of his face? Because I was like, thank you for coming to my birthday party. Here's your gift. A sculpture of my face. That's Vince McMahon for you. I don't really watch. I don't know. I don't really have a specific movie I watch on Halloween. Doomer. So it's different each year. I don't really have a specific movie I watch on Halloween. I mean, I think this Halloween we're doing a Friday Night Live stream. So I'll be back on here with Uncle Bill, Stump and Mark. Maybe Wes will be on as well. I think we'll be ranking. I think films that take place on Halloween. We'll probably be shooting the shit with the chat as well, like I'm doing now. But probably we'll be up late enough and do that Vinegar Syndrome. See what bullshit they're releasing at midnight. I'm sure it'll be awful shit, and we can laugh at them. That is, unless Uncle Bill's wife has him tied up in the fucking basement. Oh, hey, Uncle Bill, I thought you had left and, had shit to do, like important shit, not listen to me say bullshit. But Uncle Bill's going to be tied up and his wife's going to have an axe and says, if you don't do this, I'm going to chop you up. You ever seen In the Mouth of Madness? That's what's going to happen. Remember that guy that was chained up under the desk, and the wife is like, you yell at people one more time, I'm going to hit you very, very hard. Now he's in. So. I make Uncle Bill watch Leprechaun the beginning. See how he feels about 5'9" French leprechauns with a lisp. I'm sure he'll love it. Do you think Devin Sawa got paid a lot of money to what? Be in Chucky TV show? I don't fuck that show. Take care, Bobby. You have a good night, man. So, since we're almost at December, that's crazy. Because yeah, it's going to be November. What do you have a favorite horror film of the year and a worst horror film of the year? I'll ask that to the chat because I'll head out in a bit, but I'll ask one question. Well, two. Do you have a favorite horror film of the year and a worst horror film of the year in 2025? Let's see what the chat says. Yeah, Leprechaun in the beginning makes the first one look like the Shawshank Redemption. Sally, you're right. I can't believe I'm saying that, but that's the fucking truth. You can't say Jaws because that's a 70s film. Jaws is not allowed. Not re-releases. Has to be films that came out this year. Like and made. Fuck Weapons. I know we did last summer. Fuck, I know we did last summer. Wolfman? Fuck Wolfman. I didn't see Until Dawn. Substance was last year. Well, Samuel, I'm asking you. This is what we got, man. I know what you fucked last summer. And fucking goddamn Weapons. Fuck Weapons. Overrated bullshit. I liked Hard Eyes. Speak No Evil was this year? I didn't see it. What the hell is The Ugly Stepsister? Is that the one of the Olsen twins? The Ugly Stepsister. Who the fuck is that? I didn't like Weapons. Yeah, I didn't like Sinners. All the fucking dancing. The last new horror film you saw was the Evil Dead remake. That was like 2013. Or are you talking about Evil Dead Rise? Has this really been this shitty of a year for horror films, guys? You fucking kidding me? No wonder it's hard to talk about horror films if that's the case. Jesus Christ. People wonder why I'm cynical. Why do you hate everything? Look what we got here for horror movies. The Ugly Stepsister. The Ugly Stepsister. The Ugly Stepsister was a new horror film. It's like a spin on Cinderella. Haven't seen a single film this year. Hey there, Justin. No, Will Ferrell. I didn't see that. Black Phone 2. So some people just like the Black Phone 2. I've had a couple of people say the Black Phone 2. Man, this year has been dog shit then. Okay, what's your favorite film in general this year? I'll put it that way since horror Ain't shit. What's your favorite film this year of any genre? That's cool, Tim. Teach their own. We agree to disagree on weapons. That's fine. We don't all have to like the same movie. Hey there, Joe. Hey, Universal. Mission Impossible 8. I didn't see it. It looked like shit. And all I heard from people saying it was dog shit. And the last Mission Impossible film was dog shit. Team Ben, I did like that film. That would be on my list. F1, I did not mind. It'd be in probably a top 10 list of the year if I did a top 10. K-pop, didn't see it. John Candy Doc, haven't seen it. Novocaine, it's okay. I never see it again though. Fuck Ballerina. Fuck the bitch. Fuck the Rambo prequel. It's already pointless. Love Hurts was okay, but the lady in it was annoying as fuck. Together. Don't think I saw Together. Novocaine, it was okay. That's cool, Justin. Thanks for stopping by again. One Bow After Another, I didn't see. Fight or Flight, I really did enjoy. That definitely one of my favorites of the year. 28 Years Later wasn't for me. But cool that you enjoyed it. Lady in Love Hurts. She was annoying. The Running Man's don't be as shitty as the Total Recall remake. We have not discussed the best movie of the year, guys. I'm telling you, War of the Worlds is the best movie of the year. I stand by that. To me, that is the number one best movie of the year is War of the Worlds. I told you in my review, I'm telling you here, War of the Worlds is the best movie of the year, and no one can talk me out of it. It's the best movie of the year. It's amazing. It's fucking amazing. I definitely need to rewatch that before the year is out. It's so funny and it's entertaining and it's fucking hilarious. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's what we should do, man. Dead Pit. We should do a watch along of War of the Worlds before the year is out. We have to do a watch along. I gotta mention that Uncle Bill and them. We have to do a watch along of War of the Worlds 2025 sometime. We have to. God damn it, man. We have to. We gotta. I gotta mention that sometime. Well, the other film I was premiere was Kill, but that came out last year. But yeah, War of the Worlds was funny. It's the best adaptation War of the Worlds ever made. It's hilarious. It's fucking entertaining. It's like Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. It's hilarious. It's so funny. That's my favorite film of the year. You think I'm kidding, man. You guys think I'm joking with this shit. War of the Worlds is literally the most funniest film I've seen this year. You're delivering an Amazon package and you hear the words do a barrel roll. You can't beat that, man. Do a barrel roll, and it's a POV action scene of an Amazon package going through the city. How can you hate that? That's fucking hilarious. It's fucking funny as shit. That's fucking hilarious. That's the funniest shit. I didn't see Tron Ares. I've seen the 50s War of the Worlds. It's okay. Didn't see Shelby Oaks. Mating 2 fucking sucked ass. It's a piece of shit. If I could suck my own dick, I'd rather do that than watch Mating 2 again. Because at least it would be a better story to tell. What was the story of Mating 2? I don't know. How do you suck your dick? Well, let me tell you this. This is actually a funny story about that. Hey, Jonathan Warden, how you doing, man? Thank you, Jonathan Warden, for your kindness in the past and your big generosity. I haven't forgotten that. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that, dude. I hope your Halloween season go well for you, man. Yeah, this is one of the guys been very generous throughout the time. Thank you, man. There's no topic. The only topic I said was I'd rather sub my own dick than watch Mating 2 again. Does it be a better story? What's Mating 2 about? I don't know. Fucking sucks. How do you suck your own dick? Well, let me tell you, because that'd be a more interesting story to tell. Shelby Oaks probably does suck. But to be fair, I haven't seen it. But I'm not a Chris Stuckman guy. Yeah, War of the Worlds was hilarious. But hey, Jonathan Warden, favorite Sam Elliott films? Favorite Sam Elliott film? I don't know. I can't think of one that he starred. I loved him in The Big Lebowski. He was good in Shakedown. He's been good in a lot of movies. Tombstone, Roadhouse. He's good in. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite role of his would be because he's pretty good in everything. Sam Elliott. Shakedown. It was fun to see him play that kind of role. He did one where he was a bomb expert. Sadly, there wasn't a lot of action. It was like the final option or the final. It was forget the title. Fatal Beauty. That was fun. That was Whoopi Goldberg's version of Beverly Hills Cop. I actually liked that movie. Yeah, Masked. He was in with Eric Stoltz. But I've always liked Sam Elliott, so it's hard to pick a favorite because I think he's good in every movie. The movie might not be the best, but he's good in every movie. So Frauds. Hell, he's in Frauds. I like Frauds because he was in it. He was the star of the movie Frauds. That's really one of the only reasons I like the film because like, wow, Sam Elliott is the star of this, and I like Sam Elliott. I like both Tims. I don't know which to choose for Batman. I like both. Big Lebowski, it's a small role, but Sam Elliott was good in that. I don't remember anything about Cop Shop. I've seen it, but I don't remember anything about it. Sam Elliott was in 2003 Hulk. He was the General Ross, which William Hurt played the character in the Incredible Hulk. Then Harrison Ford played it in Captain America, New Blue, whatever the fuck it was called, Brave New World, New World Order, Fuck Shit Piss. Fuck Heat 2. We don't need a Heat 2. No one's asking for a Heat 2. It'll flop. Because the first film didn't do game busters at the box office, and no one is asking for a Heat sequel. Yep, Sam Elliott was in the first Ghost Rider. Yep. Have you seen the trailer for Doomsday? No, I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what Doomsday is. There was a Doomsday Back to the Day that was a ripoff of a Stephen New York. Nah, they don't have people with great asses in movies nowadays. Everyone's got a thin. There's a trailer to Avengers Doomsday? Really? Is there really? Oh, God. Is there really a fucking. Fuck it. I don't give a shit about that movie. They'll suck anyway. Give a fuck. Why do I care? I don't care. Fuck yeah, I ain't watching it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, maybe one of those fake trailers. That'd be funny. Spider-Man Brand New Day. Fuck that. The one with the female Punisher. At least that's what I heard. I know John Berthel's in it, but I heard there was going to be a female Punisher in it as well. If not, then maybe they'll work their way up to a female Punisher. Is Will Smith blacklisted from Hollywood? No, because he did Bad Boys 4 and that was a hit. Can't be much of a blacklist if that happens. So no, he's not blacklisted. Yeah, all these trailers you'll see, most of them are probably fucking fake. So no, he's not blacklisted. Or whitelisted or blue listed or anything. Copy PC. Did not see Ferrari. I liked Ford versus Ferrari. I liked F1, but I didn't see Ferrari. But anyway, like I said, this Friday will be a stream again on here. It'll be called Friday Night Lives. It'll be a Halloween show with Uncle Bill and Stuntman Mark. And it'll be 9 p.m. Central this Friday. So for those who want to stop by, feel free. Enjoy Halloween together. I don't think the Avengers Doomsday trailer, they may have talked about it in a stream, like they saw it, but I don't think it's out. I don't even care if it's fucking out, because I ain't going to see it, because I don't give a fuck. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Dr. Doom could suck a dirty dick for all I care. And maybe he does that, then, I'll talk about it. But yeah. Dirty Doom, such dirty dicks. There you go. Later.